Hi and welcome to What's the Deal? Today we're going to take a look at what I found in the Temu Ghost dollar store. And the reason I say ghost is because I can't seem to find it again. I went onto the website one day and there it was. They didn't call it a dollar store, but they said everything for under 99 cents. So I checked it out and ended up ordering way too much stuff. And now I can't find that site anymore. So it's disappeared, but we'll still take a look at what I got for $1. We'll do the haul and then we'll do some demos on some of the products. Some of them don't really warrant a demo, but others, one is a big one and I'm not looking forward to doing it, but I will do it. Okay, so let's begin. First up, I have these fake palm trees. They cost about 75 cents. Kind of a weird story as to why I bought them, but as a kid I had turtles that were bought in Woolworth's basement, and they came with this little plastic pond beach thing, and then on the beach were these palm trees, and I was just fascinated by them. And my cousins who came to visit broke the pond, and the turtles eventually died, and we buried them in the garden and had a nice little funeral for them. But yeah, so this always reminds me of those. Okay, what are these, you may be asking? Little coney hat? No, not exactly. What Temu says they are, thing you put in the laundry, and if you have a Kleenex or something that you accidentally washed, you know how it lets all that white pieces of paper into your laundry. Supposedly these will suck all that paper up. So even though I'm not looking forward to experimenting with this, I will, so you guys can find out if it actually works. If it does, they're worth their weight in gold. If it doesn't, it's, yeah, no big surprise. But yeah, and something that kind of annoyed me, I ordered 2, luckily, and then afterwards I read that they recommend you buy like, I think 6 or something. I'll do a small load of laundry and try it that way, and hopefully we get some results. Oh, and I paid 47 cents each for these, so under $1. All right, here we have a plastic, very plastic whisk with a little scooper handle on it. I paid 88 cents, so I wasn't expecting much, but I was expecting the whisk to be more like a whisk. This is just an attached plastic piece. But we'll try it and we'll see what it does. This is a black light pen that you can write secret messages, invisible messages, and then it actually has the light on the end to check out what you've just wrote. I'll try that out. It was 88 cents, so I'm not expecting a whole lot, but you never know. Next, we have a magic eraser, or a no-name magic eraser. I'll try it with an actual brand name Mr. Clean one and just see if there's an actual difference. I'm a big fan of the magic erasers, and this one I paid 48 cents for, so not a huge amount of money. Caesar has decided he wants to sit on the other side of me, and now I'm starting to think it's maybe because there's a window here and he can look out at. Oh, what a little guy. Okay, so up next we have this 3-number combination lock. I've left it in the plastic bag because it actually has come with instructions. Yay! And they're in English. I haven't read them fully, so I don't know how hard they are to decipher, but yeah, for 88 cents, this you can always use another lock. Okay, so these are little scrub brushes or sort of like pipe cleaners that you can use to clean out small spaces. So one of the places they recommend is on your iPhone or your cell phone where the cable goes in. But I was thinking about that, and it's like, if there's gunk on there, am I not just pushing it in farther? So I don't think I'll experiment with that on one of my phones, but I will try it on the shower head if I can find a hole that is plugged. This This is a bag of plant hooks with adhesive. On second thought, I really don't know if I want to be sticking this to my walls or anything. Like supposedly you would let a vine climb and use these to lead it along. But I really don't know if I want to put adhesive on my walls. So yeah, I may not experiment with this one. Yeah, all right, I've got my little laundry things. I don't even know what to call these. A Kleenex and a black shirt. Okay, so shirt first. Kleenex, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Now some water. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the Kleenex on the shirt. Let's add these. Okay, so now according to what the product does, it's going to, when the Kleenex dissolves and makes a mess in there, these little things are going to suck up all the pieces of Kleenex. Okay, let's see these things in action. They do stay topped up. Okay, I missed this when the Kleenex would have been floating around in it, but what I'm seeing so far is actually very, very, very impressive. So far it has collected a lot of stuff. Wow, for just one t-shirt. The moment of truth, it's all finished. Let's take a look at the shirt. Oh darn, it's still got a lot of Kleenex on it. Okay, it's got a lot more Kleenex than I would like to see on it. But the washing machine itself, I don't see any. So even though it didn't take it all off the clothes, that can be shook off. But the little filters themselves have a ton of stuff in them. Here, I'll empty one in for both of them and we'll take a look. Okay, so this is not two little mice. This is actually the Kleenex and some of the black fibers from my black t-shirt. So it actually got a lot of stuff out. It does look like a mouse. I don't know if you can tell, but it got the majority of the Kleenex out of the wash. So I would say, yes, these are definitely worth their weight in gold. They were fairly cheap anyway, so highly recommend this product. Unfortunately, if you do wash a Kleenex, you'll have to do a second load with these in unless you use these all the time. So you've got that choice. You could always put them in just in case, or you'd have to do a second load. You know, as bad as this shirt may look, it would have been a lot worse. Okay, so I couldn't really find things that need whisking other than things like eggs, which I don't want to whisk right now because I don't need any eggs. But the thing is, this could be handy for dry ingredients. Plus the spoon spatula thing on the end looks like it would be really handy for small jars to get the remaining ingredient out of. So yeah, all for all, the price, yeah, I think I'll keep this. It's not going to take up much room in my utensil drawer. It's not that big, so for the price, it may come in handy. Let's try the secret pen. So you've got to obviously pull the tab to activate the black light, and now we'll write a secret message. What did I write? Let's find out. It works. And there it is. What's the deal with this secret pen? It's kind of cool. For the price, yeah, well worth it. And this is one of those post-it notes, piggy post-it notes. And it sticks like it should. So again, yeah, for the price. It's kind of odd the adhesive is stuck to this. So actually, yeah, I wouldn't highly recommend these. Okay, so I've had a bit of a change of heart on these because after I took this one off, you can actually feel the adhesive on this side of it. So that leads me to believe the adhesive is not exactly like post-it note adhesion and would actually possibly leave a stain wherever you stick it. I would avoid these. Okay, so I'm going to try the Temu version of a magic eraser versus an actual Mr. Clean brand name. And now the Mr. Clean one claims it's stronger, heavy duty. You can only see just the texture of it is a little bit different, but I'll try to use the same kind of side as a flat Temu one. As you can see, they're almost identical in size. This Mr. Clean was probably a bit bigger, a little bit bigger. So let's see if either of these can clean this permanent marker I just put on here. And because I'm frugal, as you can see, I always just use parts of a magic eraser, because there's no point in using a whole one just to have to throw it out. Okay, the Temu one definitely feels cheaper when you break it. Okay, so let's give it some water. Okay, I definitely feel a difference in the density of these. The Temu one's very light. This one is very, the Mr. Clean is very heavy. We'll give Mr. Clean the toughest part. This looks thicker. Remember, this is a permanent marker, so it shouldn't be coming off. Let's see what the Temu one does. Really doesn't seem to be a whole lot of difference in how these worked. Maybe the Temu one for the buck is a better value. Okay, so I have this 3-number combo lock and the English instructions. Okay, so I'm not sure, of course, what they mean by push the button in the... Oh, there is. Okay, so there's a little button there. Yeah, I think I'm pushing it. Okay, so I'll just set it to... Okay, this little button is a little hard to push without using something. Why don't I try this? Okay, this is a little difficult to do. Little difficult with one hand while one is pressing in. Okay, I totally screwed it up. Now I don't know if I'll ever get it back to opening. Holy. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, this is really kind of pointless. Oh my god, I'd have to go through all the numbers to try to figure out which one stuck when I was pressing it. Okay, garbage. Okay, so fortunately it was still set on the factory setting of 000, but I'm not sure, like it's almost a 2-person job, which would defeat the purpose of keeping it secret. But I don't know how you're supposed to press in this little tiny button and set the new combination with just one hand. I'll try it again using something else. Okay, so I've set a new combo. Okay, it's locked, but even then I don't know how I would describe that as well locked. Okay, let's try the new combination. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, so it's set. Now the whole world knows my combo. It's 1, 2, 3. Please don't come and rob me. Okay, so I've calmed down, I've reset it. So sorry world, you won't be able to break into whatever I attach this to. And looking at it now in hindsight, for 88 cents, it is a very good deal. Like, it's going to deter somebody from trying to break into whatever I attach it to. So for that price, I can't complain. So yeah, good deal. Okay, so fortunately for me and unfortunately for the video, I don't have anything that needs cleaning with these little tiny microscopic pipe cleaners. They're handy to have around, and I'm not regretting buying them, and I'm sure one day I'm going to need them. But yeah, right now I have no holes that are plugged that need cleaning. So, but I'm sure they would do what they would. And again, I don't want to put it into like an iPhone or something and try to clean the USB port or the cable port, because yeah, I think you'd just be pushing whatever dirt there is right back into it. So I'd rather not do that. Okay, so that's it for this Temu Ghost Dollar Store. If you see it on their website one day, check it out. It has a lot of really good deals, but again, it's a lot of stuff you probably don't need anyway. But anyway, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, that's the deal with the Temu Dollar Ghost Store.